In spring, summer, and fall, trees are growing. But when the weather heats up and it doesn't rain for a while, trees become stressed. And younger trees, especially, may die. Simon Helgeson, a Minnesota Green Corps member with the City of St. Paul's Forestry Unit, tells us why it is so important to water trees during a drought, and has some easy tips on how to do it.
A tree that's not sufficiently watered will have difficulty growing. Recently planted trees have yet to establish an effective root system. As roots dry out and die, plants lose capacity to absorb nutrients and water. A drought-stressed tree is also exposed to increased risk of insect invasion, root rot, branch dieback, and death. The amount of water a tree needs varies based on the weather, tree size, tree species, and also the type of soil that the tree has. But a good rule of thumb is about 1.5 inches of rainfall per week or 25 gallons of water per week. And you can monitor the amount of rainfall that you get using a rain gauge, or you can check online and look at the weather reports. The city may have planted the tree on your boulevard, but that doesn't mean we have the continuing budget or staff to provide weekly watering of a young tree. With more than 150,000 boulevard trees in the city, we simply just cannot water every tree, so we really do need your help. Following our watering recommendation will cost you less than $3 per tree per year. The first step to properly water your tree is actually to establish a good mulching around the tree. A proper mulching will help keep water from evaporating from the soil. Spread out your mulch about 2 feet wide and 4 inches high, and make sure to keep the mulch away from the trunk of the tree. To deliver 25 gallons of water to your tree per week, you have several options. The first option, and the one that most people have available, is simply to take your garden hose, set it to a slow trickle at one of the corners of your tree. Leave it there for 2 hours, and then come back after 2 hours and move it to another corner, and do that 3 more times so that all 4 corners of the tree are watered. So for a total of 8 hours of watering time. And that will effectively water your tree for the week. Your second option is to use a soaker hose. Wrap the soaker hose around the base of the tree, turn the hose on at a low flow rate, and keep it on for about 6 to 8 hours. Come back and turn it off. That should be plenty of water for your tree for the week. To use a Gator bag, wrap it around the trunk of the tree, zip it back up, and then insert your hose into the slot at the top and fill it all the way up. This should provide 20 gallons of water, and you should refill it once per week. Trees provide significant benefits to your neighborhood. Trees create privacy, reduce crime, enhance your view, and just generally beautify your yard and street. Also, in the summertime, trees are great because they shade your house and reduce your energy costs by cooling the house. If you have questions about watering trees or would like to help water trees in your neighborhood, please call the St. Paul Forestry Unit at 651-632-5129.